Welcome to part 6 of Bioshock Infinite Burial at Sea episode 2. And so far I gotta say this is a lot longer than episode 1. And it might be just because it's a slower paced episode, it's more stealth based. But yeah. I'm not sure, to be honest though. Alright, I'm looking for a vent for us to climb into. Oh, wait, we're loading. I wouldn't mind this game being remade on PlayStation 4. Like an Ultimate Edition or something. I could see 2K doing it too. I think it'd be great. I'd rebuy it. Pick the lock. Oh, he. He ran out of ammo. Holy crap! That's the funniest thing ever. That is the greatest thing ever.
Little piggy! You see where she went?
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Think Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children.
Just mowing people over.
Prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Hair sample in a haystack.
Something's wrong with you, girl. Let's go find the hair sample. Then get the hell out of here. Big Daddy Songbird.
We're sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
That looks like the little big sister from Bioshock 2 a little bit. Big Daddy.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
that a gorilla?
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
How can you recall if you're a figment of my imagination? Come on, Booker. Get with the program. What is that, a horse?
What's that?
It's a skeletal
Oxytocin.
formula for oxytocin. That's the
Oxytocin.
chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and
Songbirds to little girls?
apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector. These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint.
What
So
is
left them
that,
to
a
die.
dog? Wow.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter?
Sure doesn't look human.
I tried
Hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Songbird imprinting.
Booker,
It's little
little
Elizabeth.
girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
Got a point there. Whatever happens, happened. Wow.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
It's
Sent
your
you all
own.
the way back here for a sample of your own hair.
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
Can we leave Colombia finally?
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Come out, Peggy!
Who done this? Someone about? Who did this?
Long live Daisy!
Yeah.
You guys are blind. Oh yeah, easy mode. Duh! Ignore that, guys. Everything makes sense now. He is taking way too many shots. Should have just frozen him.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What
A lot of
secrets
things.
that I could not answer for myself? Su Chong can only offer table scraps. Jeremiah Fink has...
Oh, sorry for cutting you off there, Fink. I'm just trying to get out of here. Oh man, look at those jaggies on her finger. Sorry for mentioning that. Now you guys are gonna be stuck looking at it.
What you got there? Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks half. Here. We fight together. Arms, brothers! Over here. Done looking. Take a leg. Wasting my valuable time.
Kill her!
Crap, 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 crap.
Where did she go? Rise up!
You're out of ammo, buddy. It's funny when they run out of ammo. That's like the funniest thing ever. Like, truly. Seeing them try to pull the trigger and nothing's going on. Hilarious. Oh my god. Now let's go back up.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started.
Now, here we go.
All these infinite...
You know, whatever happened, happened. Like in Lost.
universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
I don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old pass their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Just as coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
These dead bodies weren't here earlier. So I'm guessing Booker and Elizabeth, yep. They already came by and took them all out. There's the big handyman. There's poor Daisy. And there's our tear.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
I'm coming. Bad juju. Mine hair.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Whoa, what the hell?
Suchong. Suchong, we had a deal, now open.
That's
Do you know what they
little
call
creepy.
someone who enters a man's home uninvited?
sorry, were you speaking?
A thief. Do not
Sorry,
remember
speaking again?
inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Li Chong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special.
You
There
do.
is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without
I
her.
got dozens.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
Ryan's saying the girl's gonna die first.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've gotta get ready. Now traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker. I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty.
Uncertain how I wish I would kill you instead of
30
Jack.
seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for Rapture.
Oh, we're not in
20
Rapture.
seconds.
You sunk
I will
us
tell you
under the
something you
water.
already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements, and Orion does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you.
Come on out.
Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a rube. And Orion has no time for rubes.
How much trouble you caused me? I know you've done it.
Hearing her scream like that is very disturbing.
Get back here! You should have.
You're still here, aren't you?
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
She ain't scared.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a net ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Oh yeah. You just took it for yourself.
Come on! Where do you get off? Down like an
I got what it takes.
Get out of this dear anything. Who's dead? Won't steal my lead. Oh, it's important. I ain't letting a good lead like you get away. That's it. Done. Where do you get off? Been expecting you. You left me with nothing.
Let's just run right by him. Nothing wrong with that. However, this might be a great place to stop part 6 and let part 7 be how we end the game. So without further ado, I'm going to end this right here, guys. Thank you for joining in. Be on the lookout for the final part, hopefully the final part, in part 7 coming up soon. So until then, take care. Stay frosty.